reconstruct or restore prairie, but what we're planting is a native meadow in a farm field that's been taken out of production. And this goes beyond just putting plants in it. In virgin remnants, you would have a mix of wildlife, large and small, and then there are organisms in the soil that might be absent at this time. So really we're focusing on vegetation in hopes that some of the wildlife in the area that once used meadows for grazing or for habitat will show up and occupy the area again as it develops. High diversity in seed mixes is important because the more diverse an area is, the more stable it will be as the planting develops, and over time, if there's enough diversity here, it will outcompete the invasive species that often invade abandoned areas or open soils. So this takes about 7 to 10 years, along with management of the area, to help it along in order for this to succeed. This is mineral clay loam soils. So clay soils tend to, when they dry out, be as hard as rocks, to the point where you could probably make ceramics out of it or stoneware. And when it's wet, it tends to be very muddy, and you sink in it. So in lighter soils like sands and silts, you might only need about 10 to 12 pounds of seed mix per acre, but for clay loam soils, we recommend about 16 pounds of heavy seeding, because germination in clay soils is often very spotty and sporadic, and with extra seed it'll fill in quicker. An acre, we recommend about 16 pounds per acre. And so we're putting here 24 pounds on this acre and a half with 95 species in the mix, about 16 to 20 grasses, sedges, and rushes, and all the rest are wildflowers that were found historically in southeastern Wisconsin.